midnight. At 9:59 p.m., a strong thunderstorm was located over Edenton, moving east at partly sunny. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Highs in the lower 90s. Chance of rain 50%. Small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Albemarle Sound, the center of the Albemarle Sound, Highway 94 Bridge, Gold Bay Tropospheric River, the mouth of the First Winds River, Alligator River Bridge, the mouth of the Alligator River, and Edenton. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusty winds and high waves are expected in thunderstorms.
Okay, so the last part of that alert had no EOMs because I just fast forwarded so you guys could hear the rest of the product because it decided to fade away mid-alert, but that was still an interesting catch, 200 miles away or something like that, and shout out to the R500.
River. The thunderstorm has weakened and no longer poses a significant threat to boaters. The special marine warning is canceled. The affected areas were
Marine warning.
Sound, Alligator
Yep.
River. The thunderstorm has weakened
KIG77.
and no longer poses a significant threat to boaters. The National Weather Service in Newport has issued a special marine warning for Albemarle Sound, Alligator River, Croatan and Roanoke Sounds until 12:45 a.m. At 11:37 p.m., a strong thunderstorm was located near the mouth of the Alligator River, moving east at 15 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Kitty Hawk, Kiodevil Hills, the vicinity of Marshooz, the center of the Albemarle Sound, the center of Roanoke Sound, Alligator River Bridge, and the mouth of the Alligator River. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Here are the coastal marine and buoy reports.
Dang. That's how KIG77's Tropo's cooking again. Those blips can rip, I guess. Another marine warning again.
4 feet.
What the
every
heck?
5 seconds. Winds at Cape Lookout. Winds for southwest.
Another one for Albemarle Sound. Okay.
The National Weather Service in Newport has issued a special marine warning for Albemarle Sound until 12:45 a.m. At 11:40 p.m., a strong thunderstorm was located 8 nautical miles southwest of Edenton, moving east at 15 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Highway 94 Bridge and Albemarle Sound. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Here are the coastal marine and
That's interesting.
waves
SVR?
every 6 seconds.
SVR. Here we go. What in the world? For Washington.
The National Weather Service in Newport has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Washington County in eastern North Carolina until 12:30 a.m.
Alright.
At 11:47 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Westover or near Plymouth, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour in gusts and penny-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Plymouth, Pleasant Grove, Westover, Scuppernong, Trout's Lake, Matthews, and Roper. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Please send your reports of hail and or wind damage, including trees or large limbs downed, by calling the National Weather Service office in Newport at 1-800-889-6889. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 12:30 a.m. Saturday for the following county: Washington, North Carolina.
Alright then.
The National Weather Service.
Interesting. Okay. Anyways, I think I'm gonna move my setup inside now. SVR dare, SVR dare, SVR dare. Dare.
The National Weather Service in Newport has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Dare County in eastern North Carolina until 12:45 a.m. At 11:55 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Collington or near Kilgable Hills, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Hazard: 60 miles per hour with gusts and nickel. Source: radar indicated. Intact. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations and tactics include Kilgable Hills, Southern Shores, Nags Head, Moshoes, Manteo, Collington, Whalebone, Jockey's Ridge State Park, Roanoke Island Festival Park, Wright Brothers National Monument, Nags Head Fishing Pier, Avalon Pier, and Outer Banks Fishing Pier. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Please send your reports of hail and or wind damage, including trees or large limbs downed, by calling the National Weather Service office in Newport at 1-800-889-6889. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 12:45 a.m. Saturday for the following county: Dare, North Carolina. The National Weather Service in Newport has issued a severe thunderstorm warning
That
for
is
Washington County,
absolutely
North
amazing.
Carolina, until
Wow, dude. There's a full-on outbreak happening that far away, and I'm somehow getting all of
a
it.
severe thunderstorm was located 8-9.
Marine warning again.
A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued and Service in Newport has issued a special marine warning for Croatan and Roanoke Sounds, south of Prairie Tuck Beach, Light, North Carolina to Oregon Inlet, North Carolina, out to 20 nautical miles. Waters from Prairie Tuck Beach, Light to Oregon Inlet, North Carolina, from 20 to 60 nautical miles until 1 a.m. At 12:03 a.m., a strong thunderstorm was located over Kilgable Hills, Oregon, 8 nautical miles northwest of the center of Roanoke Sound, moving east at 15 knots. Hazard: wind gusts to nearly 50 knots and small hail. Source: radar. Intact. Small craft could be damaged from briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations and tactics include Nags Head, Kitty Hawk, Kilgable Hills, Artificial Reef 140, Artificial Reef 130, the center of Roanoke Sound, and Artificial Reef 145. Boaters should seek safe harbor immediately until the storm passes. Wind gusts to nearly 50 knots, small hail, high waves, dangerous lightning, and heavy rain are possible with this storm. The National Weather Service 15 miles east of Hadley. The water temperature 76. Service in Newport has issued a special marine warning for Albemarle Sound, Alligator River, Croatan and Roanoke Sounds, Pamlico Sound, south of Prairie Tuck Beach, Light, North Carolina to Oregon Inlet, North Carolina, out to 20 nautical miles, south of Oregon Inlet, North Carolina to Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, out to 20 nautical miles, waters from Prairie Tuck Beach, Light to Oregon Inlet, North Carolina, from 20 to 60 nautical miles, waters from Oregon Inlet to Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, from 20 to 60 nautical miles, until 1:45 a.m. At 12:48 a.m., a strong thunderstorm was located over Artificial Reef 145 or near Oregon Inlet. of Roanoke Sound, Mojassy, and Devil Hills. Builders should keep safe harbor immediately until the storm passes. Wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Small hail, high winds, dangerous lightning, and heavy rain are possible with this storm.
Yeah, reception's going away, but at least we still got that.
Beach near shore buoy, wave height was 2 feet. Heat will give way to an active convective pattern through Tuesday. And then taking a look at the National Weather Service only has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Sampson County in central North Carolina, southeastern Cumberland County in central North Carolina until 6 p.m. At 5:16 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Emmons, or 15 miles southwest of Clinton, moving northeast at 10 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Roseboro and Garland. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6 p.m. for the following counties: Sampson, North Carolina,